speed, please. How did I get in half speed? Yes. Oh. What happened? That's a video of me. No. Oh. At least the music's still going. What's going on? Greetings, children. Begin by simply listening. Slow down. See, just... Festus. This is practically a member of the family. It's like a little insect. Begin by simply listening. Slow down. See just how peaceful today can be. Greetings, children. Sebastian Saint Serapian Small speaking, although you can always call me Bennett. This is a special episode because I've made a vow to speak slow. And I've done this because, you know, there's this character Blur in Transformers where he does sentence, 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 sentence. And I caught myself doing that. Maybe I should just take my own advice and listen and wait for the prompt for what to do next. And while I'm waiting, I'm noticing a lot of paradoxes everywhere. It's like Paradox Week, apparently. Take Halo, for example. We're going to notice if the game works. It remains to be seen. We're going to see like detailed graphics and aliens and stuff. But if you like, I don't know, maybe adopt... I'm kind of going in... I've played the multiplayer. But the story, the single player, I'm basically a noob. I'm putting it on easy mode. But with all this complexity going on, I'm just going to choose like... I'm going to see if I can go at it in a kind of a peaceful way. Like if I have a choice between the machine gun and the thing, just stay back. Yeah, and if you do it like that, it's like Space Invaders. Like all this complexity, all the beauty, all the music. And it's just a game of Space Invaders. And if you make it that chill, where you just kind of rise above and just coast through the chaos, chill style, then we should make it educational. And I need to make a disclaimer about this, any stories we do. We just shuffle, chill playlist is basically stories. Like, we don't know what the story's gonna be, right? Oh, hang on. I should at least make it sound angelic if I'm gonna ramble. This is unplanned rambling. Okay. Another thing that's paradoxical is sometimes people with these stories in their heads, the narratives of their lives and stuff, it's like you need plausible deniability to get as much space from people as you want to have, but the paradox there is you have to get to this point where it's like everybody is at the proper distance, and you do that by kind of stirring up a hornet's nest, and then you can feel the interconnectedness of it. The interconnectedness of the hornet's nest, the bloody hornet's nest that you have stirred up. And then you rise above it because it's like, oh my gosh, all these... It's a vast network that includes this cat. The internet helps it connect because you're hearing me now. So, yeah, I have to do a disclaimer. Not only PG-13 material for discretion, but I don't endorse...
Making $158,000 per year, but you'd like to.
I wish my YouTube advertisements would get their mind on a higher plane. So, listening, talking slower. Once you talk slower, there's all sorts of funny voices you can experiment with. How do I act so well? I prefer small changes that are so subtle they seem stupid and nobody. I prefer this. I tweak the small changes. I don't do the, like when Maggie Smith did that interview where she was saying how to speak in all the different dialects in England, and she was making it into a silly game where you can remember it. Like, I haven't done that yet, where I just learned dialects. Well, I did it once in school. I did Ireland, and I have a story. I'm getting distracted, and the cat hasn't helped. But this is We Just Shuffle Chill playlist. Fast forwarding is allowed tomorrow. And one thing that's essential that I haven't even done yet. Okay, as I go settings. I don't want settings open. Cancel. Yeah, I don't want... I'm stuck in settings. Save the changes. No. Yes. No. Okay. Oh, that's way too much coolness. Me. Why? Because I have to go here, and I have to go here, and then I sit here. Oh, and and then I have to do paste, and hopefully it pastes the right thing. Yes. So then I just go at full screen. Oh, and it's postable. The irony of celebrating its posting is that the dead air that we're broadcasting right now is the episode. So what am I doing? Well, do I have a plan? Oh, I think it's scene 3. Oh, that one should be. And then you go to Jeremy Piven, Paula Marshall, Cupid, Halo, but we're not going to be charging in with the thing and then hitting the aliens in the head. We're going to see if we can just hang back and like use we're going to try peaceful chill methods, see if we can get through Halo with chill tactics. It's an experiment. It's a noob theory that I'm just going to experiment. It's like the tactical equivalent of being a Halo healer. We're going to be Halo healers. Healers with a halo, isn't that right?
With a heavy heart,
Yeah.
Bruce excused himself from the table, leaving Selena with an apologetic look
Okay.
at the promise to make it up to her.
Wait, is this even
He
working?
raced to the
This
back
is,
field to see
wait,
it up.
the lozenge and
Couldn't help
Hampshire
but wonder
preservation
if his
system.
ill-fated date with Selena had been a mistake.
So,
He
I
knew
did,
he
right?
had to focus on the mission at hand, but his thoughts kept drifting back
I'm
to
clicking
the
on
enigmatic
everything
woman
except
who had
what I
captured
want.
his heart. Little did he know that their paths would cross again
Oh,
sooner than he
I did a
expected.
random
They both
spooky
became
thing.
entangled
It's
in the
so
unfolding
awesome.
mystery surrounding
And I
the
want to
Cupid
share it just so I can edit it out of the video later.
and the
just
computer
for-
had brought that
it might be
victim
funny.
goblin to its knees. As darkness smitted up and quivered,
No,
so
it got
investigate
away
the major
from the
incident
station.
Alfred had
We're
performed
trying to
in
make
the
the
past.
perfect,
He couldn't shake the
this is going to
feeling that something
transition
much larger
into a
was
space
there.
where I can be comfortable.
He had
But right
determined
now,
to uncover the
kind of
truth
devoted
behind the sudden
exclusively to Halo species.
Upon arriving at the scene, Batman discovered that the Gotham Police Department's computer systems had been compromised.
Oh, where's the camera?
Critical information
What are
was
you
being
filming?
leaked, and it seemed that every criminal in the city was taking advantage of the chaos.
Oh, the spider got away.
People wonder if movies reflect real life. Hell yes, they do. I'll tell you how. Both make it as difficult as possible for two people to find each other and fall in love. Think about it. All the barriers that get put in the way of romance, which in movies is exactly the point. That's
Spooky thing. I really wanted to, because I have other copies of this, and I don't want to make this, I don't want to do anything too overtly religious or something, but I took a book that's special to a lot of people, and I randomly shook it, fluffled it, and it said, Amaron instructs Mormon concerning the sacred words. This is like I did like kind of like a random shuffle, and I came to this exact spot, and I grabbed the highlighter. I haven't highlighted anything the whole time I've lived here, and I highlighted this part, and I folded the corner. Chapter 1. Amaron instructs Mormon concerning the sacred records. War commences between the Nephites and the Lamanites, and the three Nephites are taken away. Wickedness, unbelief, sorceries, and witchcraft prevail. About AD 32126.
They discovered a secret meeting
And that
taking
is,
place between the key
Oh,
members
hang
of
on.
the League of Shadows,
I
led by none other than
I'm just going
Raphael.
all in with the
Upon
distractions
seeing
for
each
this
other,
one.
Batman and Catwoman shared a tense moment, each unsure of the other's
This is
true
Cayman.
intentions.
I have no chance. highlighter. Right, look at this. I'll keep that inside the book. I guess I'm nervous to start the game because I haven't even seen if the game works yet. This is gonna be rough. It was very misleading marketing. It's like, here's the collection for this much money, but you don't get the collection. You get one game in the collection. So calling it a collection, it was still worth it at the price for how much I wanted it, though, so. Okay. But yeah, it was misleading marketing this time. Oh, I know why Halo sucks so much. It's on mute. And there's a voice talking that we don't even want. What the heck is that? Oh my gosh. Off to a bad start, or a good start, depending on how you look at it. The controller does nothing. This is typical. They always guess. Like, dude, what are you thinking? I don't even have control over the... No, this is unacceptable. I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to your boss. But it doesn't let me out. There we go. Don't glitch. Obviously, it's the one I always use.
As difficult as possible for two people to find each other and fall in love. Think about it. All the barriers that get put in the way of romance, which in movies is exactly the point. That's what holds our interest for 2 hours. But in real life, love would hold our interest. Movies end when two people finally embrace, but that is exactly when life begins. Everyone is aching for magic. Everyone wants that moment in the third act when their eyes meet and the music swells and they fall into their lover's arms. But no one talks. No one connects anymore. Life is a very long movie and everyone is stuck in the second act. This is what I want to know. Why can't we cut to the climax? Why can't we move right past all the barriers and go straight to the part that everyone's waiting for? The part where the guy gets the girl.
I just asked if you need any help finding anything.
As a matter of fact, I do. Seen it? Seen it? Seen it? Seen it. Omniscience sucks, you know what I mean? Not a clue.
Maybe if you told me the kind of thing you're looking for.
I'm looking to be inspired, all right? To be moved, to be enlightened, and to have at least 15 minutes of Adrian Barbeau naked.
Oh, sorry, they're holding that one for me.
Looks like I'll be staying at your house tonight.
Oh, I don't know. Mom and Dad don't usually allow sleepovers out of school now.
I understand. A little embarrassing being grounded at your age. Yeah. That's tough. Hey, I'm Trevor Hale.
Dan Waters. Couldn't help overhearing your little treatise on the state of romance. I hate to rain on your cloud, but I don't think it's all that bad out there.
Depends on your stake in making things better. Mine is pretty high. Kind of off my game down here.
Down here? Oh, well, that explains it. You're from Milwaukee.
People wonder if movies reflect real life. Hell yes, they do. I'll tell you how. Both make it as difficult as possible for two people to find each other and fall in love. Think about it. All the barriers that get put in the way of romance, which in movies is exactly the point. That's what holds our interest for 2 hours. But in real life, love would hold our interest. Movies end when two people finally embrace, but that is exactly when life begins. Everyone is aching for magic. Everyone wants that moment in the third act when their eyes meet and the music swells and they fall into their lover's arms. But no one talks. No one connects anymore. Life is a very long movie and everyone is stuck in the second act. This is what I want to know. Why can't we cut to the climax? Why can't we move right past all the barriers and go straight to the part that everyone's waiting for? The part where the guy gets the girl.
I just asked if you need any help finding anything.
As a matter of fact, I do. Seen it, seen it, seen it, seen it. Omniscience sucks, you know what I mean?
Not a clue. Maybe if you told me the kind of thing you're looking for.
I'm looking to be inspired, all right? To be moved, to be enlightened, and to have at least 15 minutes of Adrian Barbeau naked.
Oh, sorry, they're holding that one for me.
Looks like I'll be staying at your house tonight.
Ooh, I don't know. Mom and Dad don't usually allow sleepovers on the school.
I understand. A little embarrassing being grounded at your age. That's tough. Hey, I'm Trevor Hale.
Dan Waters. Couldn't help overhearing your little treatise on the state of romance. I hate to rain on your cloud, but I don't think it's all that bad.
Cortana,
Depends
all
on
I
your
need
stake
to
in
know
making things
is
better.
did we
Mine is
lose
pretty
her?
high.
I think we both know.
Kind of
the
off
answer
my
to that.
game down here.
Down here? Oh, well, that explains it. You're from Milwaukee.
A little higher up, actually. Mountains. Yeah, I was up in the Yukon hunting. Just me and my bow and
We
arrow.
made a blind jump.
Bear?
How did
They're
that?
actually
Get here
fully
first.
clothed.
The Covenant ships have always been faster.
Fully clothed.
Yeah,
As
that's
for
a bit of a
tracking us all the
wordplay.
way
Yeah,
from
if you're catching
reach,
the right
at
light.
light
Yeah.
speed, my maneuvering options
So what
were
about you?
limited.
You're living on the edge. A man in a
We were
public
running
place
back.
actually
Yes.
talking to another
Until
man
we
he's never met.
decelerated.
I'm more
No
of a
one
security
could have
guard.
missed the hole we
I
tore
try to
in
make it a point to
subspace.
interact with anyone who'll make me seem normal by comparison.
Wise man. Let me get this straight. You think the world's as open to romance as it was 50 years ago?
I think it wants to be. I mean, look at this place. You know, they don't rent these things by the zillions just because going to the theater is 4 hours of hassle. They want to take someone home with them, even if they got to get them back by midnight tomorrow.
Okay, but look what passes for romance. Boy meets girl. Boy invites girl back to his house to watch him drink himself to death.
Yeah.
All right, here, look at this. Boy meets ex-wife. They dump ping pong balls into a funnel cloud, almost get crushed by a flying cow.
Well, now, you got to choose something that's actually supposed to be a romance.
My point is this. Movies, life, there are too many blocks on the road to love. I just want to help people find a shortcut.
You want to help.
Yeah.
What are you, Cupid?
Darn it,
Cupid.
man.
Right.
Why can't I have subtitles?
I play a good game, but not as good as you. I can be a little cold, but you can be so cruel. I'm not made of
They were waiting for us on the far side of the planet. Our fighters are mopping up the last of the recon ticket now. Nothing serious. But I've isolated approach signatures for multiple CCS-class battlegroups, make it 3 capital ships per group. And in about 90 seconds, they'll be all over us.
Well, that's it then. Bring the ship back up to combat.
Hey, you gotta
arena.
love a job like that.
I want everyone
Half the
at this
guys in the
thing.
city would kill to be a
Everyone, sir?
Blackhawks
Yeah.
coach.
Well, assistant. It means I get to stay on the bench when the heavy hitting
And
starts.
Cortana.
But you know what I like? Strategy.
Let's give
X's and
our old
O's,
friend
you know?
a warm
I've always been into math,
I've
and I
already
love
begun.
the geometry of putting 6 guys into motion, and on rare occasions having it turn into this
All combat personnel, please report to your action.
Very nice. So the rest of the team know they got a romantic in the locker room?
Come on now, you're the one with all the love stories, you know? Glass blowing, craft or fetish?
Yeah, there's an adult video store down the way. I gotta look at love from every angle. It's either that or saving Ryan's privates.
6 platoon, secure
On
airlock
this
on
way.
deck 11.
I bartended at a place
14th
called
platoon,
Tackery's on the
rendezvous.
block.
Yeah.
You wanna come over, get heavily medicated after a game?
I've seen us play.
I remember the
I might take you up on that.
All right. See you, man.
Sorry for the quick thaw,
But I'll
Master Chief.
listen to
Things
the
are a little hectic right now. The disorientation should pass quickly.
Welcome back, sir. Collapse the battle ready check.
Chief, please look around the room. I need to get a calibration reading for your battleship side.
in a reptile blaze, you wear a mask. And Equatorial haze into the
Hi, I'm from the Save the Eggs Foundation. We go door to door trying to head off the next grocery-related tragedy.
No, I'm fine, thank you.
And I'm Trevor. I live down the hall. Sure can't help you? I hate to see you kill these little fellas before you get a chance to splatter them all over your frying pan.
No, I'll be fine.
Hand it over, no one gets hurt. There you go.
Okay, thank you.
You're on our tenants committee, right?
I've been giving it some thought. We ought to hold a bake sale and buy an elevator. I don't see you around here much. You just move in?
No.
Been here a while.
No.
So you've been here just the right amount of time to leave no opening for conversation whatsoever.
Well, that's very home. Did you dry those flowers yourself?
Okay, yeah, I can take that now, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, Susan.
Susan.
My name is Susan.
Okay, thanks, Susan. I'll see you around then, okay, baby?
Here you go. Thanks, Mary. Could I get an extra set of dressing?
Wait a minute. Stop the presses. I mean, you're going to try to fix up a guy that you just met in the video store with a woman who stares at her feet?
I'm not going to try. I am going to do. And I'll cover all bets from any aspiring actors who want to part with their payroll.
You're talking about the woman that lives
Vital
just a
signs
few
look
doors
normal.
down, right?
No
One
reason
whacks
for-
like she's on the witness protection
sir, go
program.
ahead and
One
climb out of the
flinches every time you say hi.
An inspired choice, don't you think?
By the muse in charge of ridiculous.
I'm sorry. Can I see your invitation to this conversation?
I heard what you said, Trevor. Sounds pointless.
On the contrary, it is a slam dunk, a home run, a sports cliche of your choice. Ask me how I know.
You'll only tell me.
Because I felt it.
I know.
That's
I'll
how.
make a projector
There I was,
to monitor
minding my own
whether-
business.
Ah, already. I
So
don't
I'll
believe
be
it.
more like
When I met
Orson
Dan,
Welles. I
met
have to
Susan,
see
and
what I'm
bam,
filming just
that
so I
feeling
know
came back.
if the screen looks
That
good.
undeniable feeling that two complete strangers
projector.
are absolutely destined to be one.
And you felt this how exactly?
Something went off inside of me. Hit me harder than that bad curried chili I ate last week.
You ever think of writing for Hallmark?
You see,
Oh.
after 10, 15 centuries on the job, I developed the ability to know exactly who belongs with whom.
I forgot
Until
my
now, I
glasses.
thought that particular mojo had not made it down here with me, but apparently he just made it on a later flight.
Oh, no, I
Trevor,
have to
this
see
intuition,
Knowledge.
guesswork, is not good enough reason to do this. I mean, this woman sounds like someone who would rather be left alone.
Hey, I've got a job to do.
So do I. And part of my job is making sure you don't get served with restraining orders.
So apparently you're still running on that anti-love ticket.
I am not anti-love, Trevor. I am anti having it forced on you by one more man who thinks he's a god. Thank you, Mary.
Let me out. I'm stuck.
One more man who thinks he's a god. We by any chance just jumped to Claire's Love Life homepage? Everything fine with you and Alex?
Everything's dandy with me and Alex.
I'm getting a feeling.
Probably chilly coming back.
Look, every relationship has its bumps, okay?
I gave you
Question
a double
is it a
dose of the
speed
wake
bump
up stick.
or is it Mount
Take
St.
a quick
Helens?
walk around the cryo bay and
I
join me
hooked
at
you
the
guys
optical
up, all right? You have to
diagnostic
admit, I
station
know a
when
little
you're
something about what makes the two of you tick.
Well, I suppose you might accidentally stumble into the vicinity of an insight.
I hate it when you gush.
Alex cancels our date because he's meeting up with an old reporter friend in town. And then last night, he calls and cancels again with some lame excuse about a column deadline. But it's tonight that got me. He said the mayor called a last-minute press conference and he has to cover it.
Shot in the dark.
Stand
Maybe
on
the
the red
mayor
square,
called a
please.
last-minute press conference and he has to cover it.
Trevor, it's more
I know
than
the
that.
ordnance techs usually take care of your
been
targeting
evasive.
sensors, but we're
Distant.
short of time, Chief. Just
You
look
said
at
you
each
could
of the
find me a
flashing
man who would
panels
match
to
up
target
every
them.
item
When you lock
on my
it'll
checklist,
change
and
color.
it still wouldn't work out. Well, you found him. And it isn't working out.
Sounds like you're packing the parachute before the planes left the runway. You two were supposed to get me one match closer to my magic 100.
Yeah, well, don't count on it. I'm beginning to
Okay,
think
that looks
commonality's a
good.
bit overrated.
Sir, I'm getting some
Necessarily
calibration
passion can
errors.
burn out.
I'm going to
They should go
invert your
down in a
booking
blaze
today,
of
so you
glory.
can
I'd rather
see
be
if
a
you like it
slow
better
baked
that
ham
way.
than niblet grizzle.
Try targeting the
What are you
flashing lights
talking
again.
about?
What am I talking about?
I'm saying maybe you're right.
Is that
I'm
better,
saying
or
maybe
should
you're
I
right.
switch it
You're
back?
right, Trevor.
You're right, Claire.
You are.
You are.
You are.
You are.
That was weird.
Hope someone got that on film, because that's the last time that'll ever happen. Look,
Okay,
it
I'll leave
sounds
the pitch
like
inverted, but
you
if
and
you
Alex
want,
just
you can
need a
change it
little
yourself
time to
later.
clear the air. You need to control the setting.
I'm ready
though.
for the energy
It's not going to
shield
open up
step now.
a boxing match.
Please follow me to
Have
the
a
energy
quiet night
shield
at
test
home,
station.
you know? Set the mood. Candles, flowers, after dinner contraceptive. Trust me, Doc. This is good for what ails you.
Stand by to repel boarders.
Stand on the yellow square. This will just take a second. Okay, bring his energy shields online, please.
No, thanks.
All right.
Really?
Shields read as fully charged.
Okay, sir. Bring them down to test the automatic recharge.
We haven't had a lot of time together lately. You know, to just...
I guess not. Well, I've been really busy.
What am I supposed
Let's not talk about the weather. Well, we can talk about the looming trade imbalance with Japan if you want.
Recharging normally. Showing green across the board. Bridge to Cryo 2. This is Captain Key. Send the Master Chief to the bridge immediately.
Captain, we'll have to skip the weapons
What is wrong?
diagnostics
On the
tonight.
double, crewman.
You haven't
Aye,
said
sir.
3 words to me all
The skipper
night.
seems jumpy. We better get moving. We'll find your weapons later.
Okay, I'll leave the self-diagnostics running at least.
Good idea. You'd better get to your evac group, Sam.
Affirmative. I just have to reset the computer and I'm out of here. Oh God, they're trying to get through the door. Security! Intruders in Cryo 2!
Sam! Sam! Come on, we've got to get the hell out of here.
It was
This way!
really nice dinner.
Alert, all hands. Boarding parties on port deck 4, 7, and 12. Make it move to engage.
Sure, you come from the sidelines. Did you ever actually play the game? Oh, you know, guys make it to the bigs. They get tied down by contracts, endorsement deals, not to mention all the media attention. You got cut, huh?
First, we could grab you somewhere else. Took a stick to the stomach and football over the owner's car.
I hate to see it. How'd you get in here? I can get anywhere I want. Can't be stuck. Yeah. So listen, tomorrow night, we're going to bash over Taggarty's Blackhawks night. We need you as our celebrity guest.
Basically what? Drink beer, get fawned over, make fart noises with our armpits?
Yeah, if you're lucky, still say no.
Right. First, having fun with
Which is?
very low standard. Otherwise, I'm not too picky. Postable thumbs, stands erect, not so much yoga.
Check, who's got that? 8 o'clock, we'll party like you actually want to come.
Hey, this is the year, man.
They say I'm delivering. Yes. Well, you know, just some psychologist friends of mine. They like the kid. I'll see you around, all right? Ow!
Yes! Yes! There it is! There it is!
Yeah.
Hi, I know it's early, but I was in the neighborhood. Okay, so I was in the neighborhood of your door, and I stopped by to actually give you this.
And this is...
What you will be stylishly attired when you come to the Taggarty Chicago Blackhawks. Tremendous very tight jeans and spiked heels. You don't get their attitude.
I don't even know.
Sure you do. I'm the guy that carried your eggs.
Chief, Cortana says get to the bridge, double quick.
Look, my boss gives me a quota. I get a certain amount of people there, and I get a trip to an exotic place.
Look, Trevor, right? You're obviously very determined, but I hate bars. I don't go to parties. I really don't.
Stay back! Do it! Sir, the captain needs you on the bridge ASAP. Better follow me. What the...
Slam the door in your face. It's not the party that you want. And you're less than a zero chance that your friend wants to get
Be patient, my man. He'll be here any minute.
picture of both of them bound and gagged in the back of a speeding pickup.
Funny, when you said charity event for people in need, it never occurred to me that they'd be in need of a beer chaser.
You caught me, I fib. If this is the part where you take me out back for a severe tongue lashing, can I freshen up first?
Why am I here?
A lot of theories on that. There's the whole Adam and Eve thing, the Big Bang Theory. Not sure they put your mother in the best light, though.
Again, why am I here?
You are here to witness my return from the disabled list. Dan and Susan getting together tonight.
Dan and Susan, you're still pushing that?
We got to our persistent plot. Where there's a will.
There's someone there to contest it, Trevor.
Good to
Two
see you,
people don't
Master
get together just because you wave your
Things aren't going
wand.
well. Cortana did her
It
best.
takes time. and hard work
It
and
doesn't
luck,
come
and
in
even
superior
then,
battleships
it's very
against
difficult to keep it going.
Let me guess. Sounds like we just landed back on planet Claire. Dinner didn't go well. I'm sorry. I told you it was a charity event because it was the only way you two would come. All right? It looks like you needed a fun night out. Alex will be here in a minute. Report. Your work things.
It must have been one of their
Alex,
boarding parties. I guess an
good things
antimatter
for you.
charge.
Bam! Fire control for the main cannon is offline!
Captain, the cannon was my last offensive option.
All right.
Hey,
I'm
man,
initiating
welcome to the
cold
greatest night
protocol.
of your life.
Thanks.
We're abandoned.
Not sure what this is about the rest of my life.
That means
Hang
you
in
too,
there. There'll be a
Cortana.
lot of surprises
Well, you do
tonight.
what?
Not that a
Go
guy
down
like
with
you
the
would be
ship?
surprised by
In
the
a
attention
minute.
from the lovely lady.
The object is I'm going to try and land
Someone's
the
always
autobot.
asking me to go out there
All
to get
due
married.
respect,
Of course,
this
my
war
mother.
has enough dead.
Listen, it's time to expand your
I
horizons.
appreciate your
Make yourself
concern,
at home.
Cortana.
Get
It's
ready.
not up to
Your
me.
future is about to begin.
Protocol is clear. Destruction or capture of shipboard AI is absolutely unacceptable. That means you're leaving the ship. Lock in a selection of
Hey.
emergency landing zones.
So you're
Upload
probably
them to
looking
my
for your,
neural lace, and then sort yourself for
Your girlfriend.
Aye, aye, sir.
Trevor, I don't want to start.
Alex, stop. Cease.
Which
Desist.
is where
I don't
you
want to either. It was an
Get
off day. My
Cortana
bad.
off this
Let's
ship.
move on.
Keep her safe from the enemy.
But,
If they capture her,
what do I
they'll
do
learn
with the apology
everything.
after that?
Force
Well,
deployment,
if it
weapons
includes a glowing
research.
tribute to my irrepressible personality, you can assume I've already made it to myself.
Right, well, you're the god of self-love as
The
well.
autumn will
Actually, just a
continue
hobby,
evasive
actually.
maneuvers
Just in
to
case you were wondering,
initiate
Claire was looking for you a few minutes
Not
ago.
that you're
Sounds like
listening,
you've been making
but
her
I'd
life a little
suggest
difficult
letting my
lately.
subject to the
Oops.
to find out.
There I go again.
Excellent
Claire
work.
confides in me, I let the secret slip.
Thank you.
Yeah, you gotta watch
Are you
that.
ready?
Yeah, that's good advice for next time. If you would have talked to her recently, you would have known. She thinks that you're losing interest. She thinks you're going to
Yank
dump
me.
her.
Look, like I said, it's none of your business.
I understand. A personal thing. Maybe
Good
some
luck,
sort of
Mr.
performance problem?
You know what? You know what? Never
Your
mind. I'm
architecture
gonna answer
isn't
your
much
question, because I
different
think
from
I'm
the
patient.
Autumns.
Don't get
My
any
work
funny
kicks me all over
ideas.
the world. It's easier for me to keep people at a distance.
I don't keep it low.
Tell them.
So you'll have to find out.
I've been backing off a little with Claire because I'm afraid to start something I can't finish. But that doesn't change the way I feel about her, and it doesn't make me any less certain that I feel it.
Just so I know what to be pissed off at.
Get moving, Master
Certain you
Chief.
feel what?
There's nothing you can do here.
I love her. I'm telling you that I love her. And somehow, I feel confident that you'll keep that to yourself.
Go back, Trevor. I'm going long.
It's a hockey party, you butt.
You need to get going, Chief. You need to get off the ship before it's completely overrun by Covenant.
I'm gonna let them go, seeing how you're probably depressed over Susan not showing up.
She'll be here. What'd I tell you? Susan, hey, I'm glad you could make it. Check your second thoughts at the door.
Well, you know what? Actually, I'd like to hold on for a little while longer.
Fine, as long as you leave a hand free for an adult beverage. Come on.
Listen, Trevor, thanks for asking me. Like I said, I'm not really one to go out much, but I thought it might be nice to be around people for a change.
Yeah.
And besides, I needed some place to show off this really cool t-shirt.
Nice. That is the spirit. I'm glad you came. You will be glad you came. I want you to meet someone.
Oh, I know. Wait, no.
Dan. Dan. This is Susan. Susan, this is Dan. All I ask is that you name your firstborn Trevor, or Trevora. Have a nice life.
Hi. Oh, Dan. So, what do you do?
Okay, me first. I'm a coach. Assistant coach for the Blackhawks. Did you ever see a game?
Oh, no, actually, I'm not really a baseball fan.
Hockey. Blackhawks are a hockey team.
Oh.
I won the Stanley Cup 3 times. I mean, sure, the last time was 61. You know, a little trouble getting to playoffs lately. But, really interesting team this year. I think we're going to surprise some people.
Over here.
They're not exactly a match made in Olympus.
They are. Told me.
It's like they're not
prove her wrong, and now...
She's feeling it. She's hoping somebody yells fire. She's already made it.
Susan, wait, hold on. Where are you going?
Where I should stay home.
Are you crazy? We've been here 5 minutes. What about Dan?
Look, this whole thing, it was just, so embarrassing. I should have just trusted my instincts. I don't know why I came.
No, you know what? You should have trusted mine.
Hey.
Okay, you know, you can't postpone this to happen. You are a lock. Are you married? Are you some sort of plainclothes nun? Whatever it is, we can work around.
I'm dying. I mean, I'm not going to be around. It's kind of hard to work around.
Nice one! My bad. Out of the way, muchacho!
You busy?
No. I was just sitting here doing absolutely nothing, hoping someone would burst through my door without knocking.
Perfect then. So, this thing you're not doing looks like writing. Little tip from an old writing teacher of mine. Drop the pen, grab life by the...
Trevor.
Stronger separation between church and state. More anchovy paste and mostly restored bought Caesar dressing. You know, some people are actually happy to see me when I come home.
Those Marines could use some help, Chief. Do what you do best.
Okay, I'll come.
Sorry.
Cardiologist.
Let's dance, guys! Come on!
Okay, no, seriously. Okay, I was wondering if you had a name, like someone at the hospital, someone good.
Concerned?
Sorry. Hold your fire!
Yeah, you might want to
move. Clear.
It seems like
I'll find the
Since I know you're trying to hide whatever it is you're writing there.
No.
All right, keep looking.
Really seem to be on page 3 of that nothing. Did I see Alex's name, Sparky?
Yeah. Okay. It's Alex's name. You saw his name because I am writing him a letter. A letter to tell him that I am breaking up.
What?
Yeah. I'm dumping him because I can tell that that's what he wants, and I don't want to drag it out any longer.
If you want my
I
opinion...
will seek professional help and find out why.
Well, I don't know.
Trevor, he's moving on. Okay, I would rather put this one on the train myself. Why, is there something you know? Is there some reason I shouldn't send this letter?
It's the spelling. It's only one T in commitment.
Where the hell they go?
I know, I hate to keep bothering you. I got a number of a doctor, a good one. I told him about you. He said he'd be happy to review your case.
Why would you do that?
Because you're wrong about this.
Oh, really? Uh-huh. Okay, you don't even know me. How would you know anything about my life, let alone my death? I don't understand. Why are you doing this?
Because I hate to see someone give up if they don't have to. One doctor, Susan. It couldn't hurt, could it?
Yes, it could, and it will. The needles will hurt, and the tests will hurt, and then you know what else will hurt? The results. Don't you think I have seen a dozen good doctors already? Don't you think I made sure? Do you have any idea how much it hurts every time a new one tells me the same thing? Every time it gets reconfirmed that I'm going to die?
You're not gonna die.
Stop it! Just stop it, Trevor! I'm going to die. I'm going to die. And what I don't need is some complete stranger walking into my life with a bunch of totally unfounded optimism.
You figure it'd take a miracle now, huh?
Yes, it would take a miracle now.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever been in love?
What? I don't know, not really. What difference does it make?
Do you have any idea how hard it is for two people to find each other? Two people to fall in love? Huge world, plenty of obstacles. Every time I see it happen, I think it's a miracle.
Come on, that's different.
Are you sure? Doctors have been wrong. This whole thing could turn around. There are miracles out there, like love. You came into the bar because something inside of you needed to make a connection with people, maybe with one person. All right? You haven't given up yet. You want a miracle. Who's to say this isn't it? Give them both a chance. The doctor, Dan, no matter what you've been told, you can't live your life as if you're gonna die.
It's time to ice it, Trevor. You passed me the puck. I took it straight at her. She checked me at the blue line.
Okay, hockey coach, I get the hockey metaphors. Try this one out, all right? You get shut down in the first period. Do you usually not come out for the second?
I drove her home, man. By that I mean a minute and a half conversation with me, drove her right onto the bar and back to her home.
She's shy.
She hated me.
She likes you.
You are crazy.
I'm colorful.
And persistent.
When I'm right.
But you're wrong.
You're wrong.
You are.
You are.
You are.
You are. I've seen this happen before. The failure to agree, the argumentative banter can only mean one thing. We're becoming romantically involved. All right, look, I talked to her, all right? She wanted me to apologize. She had a bad night. She said, you're definitely someone that she could get to know better.
Back at the video store, that whole couples getting together thing, you do take this seriously, don't you?
Someone's got to.
All right. Yeah, she wants me to call. I'll call.
Hey, is there any way I could give the pep talk tonight before the game?
The boys know they're gladiators. Come on, let's crack someone. Let's go, big men. Let's go. Let's go.
So, I think this is great. We're finally doing this. Get Trevor to see the error of his ways.
Exactly. I mean, he seems like a nice guy, but if you're stuck on what to get him for Christmas, try to...
Yeah, it wouldn't stop all the jumping in your lap and licking your face.
Well, it's not like we have anything in common.
True. Of course, that's something we have in common. No, I mean, we really don't know each other. We might have all kinds of things in common.
Okay, end of the day. What do you do to relax?
You mean since they closed down the Hot Oil Transvestite Wrestling Club, or... Actually, I'm a pretty boring guy. Occasionally I rent movies. I'll bet you do that.
Doesn't count. It's like saying I occasionally take a shower.
Well, actually, I frequently take showers.
Hey, so do I.
Well, there you go, shower takers. What do you have on your nightstand?
Well,
I mean, you can tell a lot about someone by what's on their nightstand. For instance, I have an alarm clock that's actually broken, 4 packs of gum, and a Game Boy.
Which tells me
that I'm usually late, I have an oral fixation, and I'm having no luck repressing my inner child.
Okay, I have a book of poems, hand lotion, a few arcade tokens.
Arcade tokens?
Yeah, there's a mall near me, has this great old arcade. I don't go out much, but when I want to get my mind off things, I go down there, play skee-ball mostly.
Skee-ball?
Yeah. You know where you take the wooden ball?
No. I know skee-ball. I love skee-ball. I grew up on the West Coast, Santa Cruz. They have this great boardwalk arcade with the old-fashioned kind of skee-ball, you know, wooden balls.
Nets on the sides, hand-painted numbers. Yeah, so does this place.
No kidding.
No kidding.
Unbelievable! Man, why do I feel like I'm in the middle of a Paul Newman, Jackie Gleason movie?
I am not hustling you.
What else do you call stomping me 8 games in a row? Man, if I needed that, I'd go to work.
Well, maybe it is time to stop.
I got my eye on that Super Soaker squirt gun.
Well, I don't know. You'll never get it rolling like that. You gotta follow through on your leash. Here, come on. Just listen. You bring that hand straight up when you roll. And
What
aim
the hell?
100%.
Did something just hit us?
Come on, try it.
Move in! Back to the airlock!
Hey, see?
Imagine that. You coaching me.
Yeah. Imagine that.
Cavalry has arrived.
telling you.
What are you telling me?
That I feel way more than I thought I would. About you.
There it is.
You're saying that you...
Using our lifeboat airlock to attach their boarding craft. We go out and they come in.
Yes, I'm saying that
Taking fire. We can use a hand.
you know. In case you didn't notice. I told Trevor that's because he pressured me. That guy just goes.
What? You told Trevor how you really feel? Yeah.
Just gonna spill out Antagonist.
Antagonist? 2 nights ago?
Yeah, so maybe.
Wait a minute. You mean to tell me that you told Trevor what you think you just told me, but you didn't really tell me, and he's known this whole time?
Trevor knowing is a lesser piece of information here. What can we... Could we just please go inside and talk about it, please?
Alex, I'm sorry. I'll call you.
Yeah. Well, I had a good time. No, that's not even close. I had a great time.
Yeah, me too.
So, I'm a little out of practice, but I think this is the part where the two people on the date say goodnight in a way that seems appropriate for the evening they just had.
I have a question for you. Why is someone like you still single?
Oh, I don't... Just unlucky, I guess. What about you?
One more thing we have in common. Listen, there's something I should tell you. In case you want to go on a second date.
Oh, I want to go on a second date.
That's what I'm telling you. Just the way it is. Thanks for getting me safely home.
No problem, man. Catch you later.
Pro athletes. I don't know why I didn't think about this before. A veritable motherlode of eligible bachelors. They make a ton of money, they're never home. What more can a woman want?
Trevor, we gotta talk.
Oh, right. Speaking of talking, I had a little talk with Susan this morning, and she just wanted to tell me what a great time she had with Dan. Not to rub in how wrong you were. I just want you to know, I think I'm really above all that. Look, who the hell am I trying to kid? I'm number one. I'm number one. I am number one. I went to the stadium, got another one. What do you think? You think another one on this hand would lack subtlety?
Trevor! Dan's dead.
That's not even funny.
It's not a joke. I just heard it on the news. Car accident this morning.
No, you heard wrong. He can't be. You heard wrong.
Dan Waters, right?
It's not the same guy. It can't be.
Blackhawk coach, 31 years old. Another car ran a light. Hit him. I'm sorry.
this is a loaded question, but what is going on inside that head? Yes, thank you. I will come in and discuss it. You knew, Trevor. You knew all along how Alex really felt, but you still let me send that letter. I mean, not that I even want to be in a relationship with a reporter who can just leave at any time for months at a time, but you know what? That should be my decision. Mine, and it should come from knowing all the facts. Facts that for some reason you decided not to tell me. Just once, you know, I would love a hint, a clue, a trace element of an apology, but that's too much, isn't it? Too much to ever expect someone like you to admit that he was wrong.
I was wrong.
You see that? That's just so like you to hide behind some... What did you say?
I was wrong not to tell you. I was wrong about you and Alex. I was wrong to ever believe that I could ever know who belongs. I was wrong about everything.
What are you talking about?
Dan and Susan are not going to live happily ever after. They're not even going to
All
live.
the selects are bad.
Trevor, I don't understand.
All the possible options.
Dan was killed this morning. He was broadsided in a car accident. Susan's dying. She has degenerative heart disease. They give her 6 months. Sure that I was right. I was sure.
I need to get out of this maze.
I'm so sorry that I put Susan through it. And Dan. I feel like I lost a friend.
Is there no music in this game anymore? The music just gave up. To punish me.
Let me know if I let it fall along a back road somewhere. Money can't replace it, no memory can erase. And I know I'll never find another one.
Hi. Stopped by a few times.
Yeah, I had some laundry to do, a couple other things.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah, well, life takes you by surprise sometimes.
Yeah, it does. So I just, I wanted to see how you were doing.
I'm fine, like I said. Just getting a few errands taken care of.
Right, yeah. So, if there's anything you want to talk about, because I know you said that you had fun last night.
I did have fun last night, but, it was one night. I didn't really know him.
Well, it doesn't mean
Look,
that,
Trevor, I've been living with sadness for 2 years now. I can't let any more in, okay?
Dr. Allen, Alex is on the phone again. I know you don't want to talk, but, I don't know what to tell him.
Tell him that a number of things have happened today that are making me wonder what's important and what isn't, and that I'm confused and conflicted, and knowing how he really feels makes it harder for me to know how I should feel back.
I'm gonna tell him you're in a meeting.
Yeah, that's better.
Claire, hi. Am I interrupting?
No, Roger, come in. What's going on?
Well, I spoke with your friend Trevor. He wanted me to examine a woman he knew. The story's taken a rather unusual turn. Have you got a minute?
The life pods are low.
Oh, great.
Hurry.
But I'm not really in a hospital mood today.
You will be. Come on.
Warning, blast doors closing. The Covenant are destroying
Hi.
the life pods.
I brought you a visitor.
Hi.
What's the matter? You okay?
I'm fine. I'm having some unexpected surgery.
Why? What happened?
Follow the nav point. It will lead you to an opening.
I've been on the transplant list for over 2 years now because I have this problem. Both my blood type and my tissue type are very rare, so the odds of finding a compatible donor are
something like 1,000,000 to 1. It just doesn't happen. Until now.
You're kidding. They found a donor? What happened to 1,000,000 to 1?
Well, this is the part that's a little bit hard to believe. It's Dan. He's a perfect match. I wanted to thank you, Trevor. I don't know how or what you do. But thank you for introducing me to the man who saved my life.
Outside the access way.
The man that I'll be carrying
Activating
around
motion.
inside me.
Let's find a safe exit. We're too close. We need to find another route. Motion tracker shows all clear.
I just wish that there was some way that I could thank you.
We're ready now.
I guess they did belong together.
I don't think I earned bragging rights on this one.
Oh, I don't know. I don't get to see many miracles.
It's all a little unpredictable, isn't it? No real way of telling how any of it's going to work out. Might be a good reason not to overthink things.
Meaning anything in particular?
Meaning if someone gives you his heart, might be best to just accept it.
You know, Alex, it is true. You could be gone tomorrow. I mean, being a reporter, you could leave at any time, and that is not easy for me either, you know? So,
Okay, look. I've spent the whole day trying to figure out some way to keep you from walking away, to convince you not to do this.
okay, so what'd you come up with?
Don't do this.
That took you all day?
Well, I made my bed. I opened some mail. But an alternative just came to me.
A door that opens.
Wait,
I'm open to
we need to get to
alternatives.
that door, but it's been damaged by an explosion. Analyzing.
I love you.
The door's control mechanism is offline. It's taken a lot of damage. You should be able to bash it open with the butt of your weapon.
You know, I spent a little time coming up with something myself in case you decided to actually say it this time.
Okay.
I love you too.
Disorderly Orderly, the Court Jester, the Three Stooges Marathon, Sleeper, and His Girl Friday. Oh, looks like someone's in the mood for a few laughs, huh?
What's the matter? And this is where I came from. No, I'm not going back in there. I have to go back. This is just another dead end. This was the wrong unlock.
Perambulation of the Petlix family is impeded by the insertion of a foreign botanical offshoot. Now, gentlemen, we must proceed with caution. This Bedford dog is worth a fortune. So it is. The instrument. The instrument.
Since my slumlord story ran, the owner had the furnaces fixed. Plus, he's hired a guy to take care of the rats.
Well, that must be a great feeling, making people's lives better.
On the other hand, the guy he hired is a mysterious flute-playing stranger. Have you noticed there are no children left in the village? You should probably look into that. Claire. Look, you know, you help people every day.
I listen to people complain about one another every day. And you should hear my group, Alex. They're just complaining all day long.
You don't give yourself enough credit. You give them hope. And for that, You should be rewarded.
Ooh. What are you doing? A heart? Tattoos. What are we in junior high school? You know, I might have to ask my mom.
And branded chicks are very sexy. From now on, when anybody looks at you, they'll know that you're one very taken lady.
I play a good game, but not as good as you. I can be a little cold, but you can be so cruel. I'm not made of brick, I'm not made of stone, but I had you fooled enough to take me on. I stumble and fall, baby, under it all. I'm only human on the inside.
I'll see you guys next week.
Okay. Dr. Wyatt.
Dr. Allen, congratulations on all your success, my dear.
Thank you. What are you doing here?
Would you call me Darcy, please? And you know I wouldn't come to Chicago without dropping in on my star pupil. If you have a minute.
I do, of course.
You sure? I didn't make an appointment.
No, it's fine. You want some coffee?
Well, sure. Why
you
not?
look amazing.
Let's talk.
I look, oh, my
Are
gosh.
they falling back?
Tell me, what brings you to Chicago?
I thought you'd never ask.
Oh.
I'm in town for my book launch. I hope you'll come, Claire. We're doing it at the planetarium.
Of course, a new book.
Well, let me tell you something. After 20 years, I am now ready to reach the masses.
Really? How long are you going to be in Chicago?
Listen up. It's all in the approach. A good approach is all you need. Claire never talks about that. Okay. What do you guys do when you spot someone that's worth spotting?
Bet your lashes and giggle a lot.
I usually save her life in a really dramatic fashion.
Stock and latex is plummeting.
Announcing you're really wasted usually does the trick, too.
I like it, Gabe. You got your eyes on the prize. Very good. Makes your heart stop, doesn't it? Seeing them all helpless like that, knowing that all they need is a good man to go in there and show them how it's done.
She's probably got a boyfriend. Women like that.
All women have boyfriends. Listen, I tell you what, don't worry about our little game here. We'll pencil your average in, okay?
Actually, I'm more worried about her laughing in my face.
She's not gonna laugh in your face. You're a cosmonaut.
Cosmogonist. I study the origin of the universe.
Whatever. You are the man. You work in a think tank. You are Ivy League Barbie's dream date.
She's at a bowling alley. Does me absolutely no good.
What's the worst thing that could happen?
She says no.
Get in there.
Go.
So, what did she say?
She said no. But it went way beyond that. This ball is lighter. It might help.
Do I know you?
No, I just...
You work here. Are you a professional bowler? Did
No,
I miss the sign that says Ladies'
No.
Night at Rue Pitching Lane?
Right.
I'm wearing the latest in Come Hither bowling attire. It's the shoes. Did I bring this on myself? Am I to blame?
Hey, man, you tried. This is good.
Yeah, well, that's what I keep telling myself.
I totally know what you mean, man. Sometimes I get so frustrated. I feel like giving up on my sex life altogether.
Which part? Thinking about it or talking about it? Gabe, you might want to be more sparing in your attempts, especially if you take rejection so personally.
You know, it's pretty bad getting shot down, but, you know, to really hit a decent level of self-loathing, wait until 4 in the morning.
Last call, everybody.
Fat calipers? You know, that's the thing where they pinch different parts of your body with those pinchers and measure the fat. That's enough about me.
You're talking to someone you've just met in a bar, and you know the only reason you're there is because you're so lonely that almost any form of human companionship will do. No, I know exactly what you're saying. It's 4 and 4 is a great record. Jukebox Hero. It's a good tune. Well, it's not like I get shot down all the time. I mean, I go out as much as the next guy. A cosmogonist. It's a more philosophical branch of astrophysics. We study the origins of the universe, posit theories to explain how matter, energy, and time have come into existence. What do you do?
I work at the Gap.
The point is, a rejection is preferable to an actual date. And I haven't even gotten to the worst part of things, which is realizing that something I believed in, trusted in, counted on my whole life is probably a lie. I mean, you know the lie. We've all heard it. There's someone out there for you. I may still be hanging on to some last vestiges of faith in that, but barely.
Read an Axl Rose autobiography. You gotta be kidding me.
Is that guy still alive?
Yeah, sure. He still has some of those Davy Jones dance moves he hasn't yet perfected. Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Axl. Oh, what can
I'm afraid that if I see someone that could be that one special person, I'll be too afraid or too desperate to even speak to her. And I'll watch the possibility for love, for happiness, walk out of my life. For all I know, it's already happened.
Claire, do you mind very much if I chime in here?
No, not at all. People, you are in for an amazing treat tonight. Dr. Darcy Wyatt is a pioneer in couples counseling. If anyone can rekindle your faith, it's her. So.
Well, no pressure there. I just want to make sure that I'm hearing you all clearly here. Educated, intelligent, enlightened, and yet depressed because you're single. En masse despondency because you're not in love. Let me tell you something. A secret that'll make your life a lot better. And a secret that will make you realize what strong, independent adults you really are. Love is entirely unnecessary.
Excuse me? What?
Love, the love myth, is superfluous. It's a false grail. It's an impediment.
Excuse me, love myth?
Yes, our belief that love is some magical force that can lift the curse of uncertainty from our lives.
Oh, that love myth. Oh, by all means.
Thank you. Look, gang, you're just sitting around waiting for love to swoop in and rectify all your woes. I mean, you might as well be waiting on the tooth fairy.
You must have been one hell of a couples therapist.
Yeah, I was, and after 20 years of helping people glean tiny kernels of joy where we were promised we'd find it in abundance, it finally hit me. So I wrote a little book about it.
Of course you did.
You don't believe in love anymore?
Not romantic love.
But that doesn't mean we stop looking, right? Because that's what people do.
That's because Americans prioritize being in love above success, above personal growth, above health. See? So let's take a look then. Without the pressures and presumptions, what might be
Valor's personality.
The Little Mermaid.
World peace.
Guys, I'm gonna pick on you.
Me? Why?
Because you're our love myth poster boy. Someone who's not yet learned to protect his own feelings.
And I'm supposed to tell you what I want? I want to find someone whose every move is magic to me. That with everything she does tells me to forget my fear, and I just want to see some of that magic I've always heard about.
Claire? What would you say to me?
I'd say it's very poetic.
But
nothing. It happens every day.
But it's very poetic.
But perfect moments. There's not that much good lighting in the world.
Of course not. We all require affection, attachment, sex. You can't ignore the need for companionship.
Agreed. Companionate love is a necessity. Romantic love, on the other hand, is a luxury.
If you're going to skip sex, you shouldn't plan on selling too many books there, Doc.
No. I'm all for sex. Sex is good. Hell, sex is great. Have it a lot. Have it wacky. But keep your companionship and your gratification on separate plates.
You can't ignore a million years of primal impulses for one pop psych book, everybody. We have hearts in here, not snow cones.
Historically speaking, almost no cultures ever took romance seriously.
Well, I have it on pretty good authority that the Greco-Roman types worship pretty hard at the Temple of Arrows.
Out of fear, most likely. check your mythology.
All right.
Eros, who we also know as Cupid, was the least liked of all the gods. A drunken archer ruining people's lives with every random arrow.
You know, I think what we need here is a little perspective.
What we need is a broomstick extractor.
Perhaps you'd like to let someone else finish a thought. Claire?
Actually, I was going to agree with Trevor.
Really?
Yeah, well, not about the broomstick extractor.
Thank you.
About love. We all feel frustration at times. There's a baby in that bathwater. There are too many benefits to love to just write it off. And yes, every relationship has its downsides.
Well, if they have any downsides, why take them?
I don't know, maybe fun?
Because there's a place inside of us that only intimacy can touch.
Because one is the loneliest number.
To share your joy.
To share your bed.
And all that sorrow?
Worth it.
Well, not for me. I'll take a nice hot bath over a bad date anytime.
How do you know it's a bad date unless you go on it?
Trevor, you are clearly our biggest advocate of love's agenda here. You must have a passionate tale to tell.
Naturally. Okay. Well, there was this Egyptian enchantress, kept me tied up for a week. Kinky woman, unrelenting, wicked backhand. Luckily, we had one of these safe words, so I knew.
That's sex. I'm waiting for a love story.
One time there was this contortionist, and she would wrap her legs around my neck and wave to me with
You've never been in love. Whoa. You argue so eloquently for something that you've never felt. You've lived your whole life without it, and yet you seem pretty self-satisfied. So tell us, once and for all, why is love so necessary?
Alert, Covenant dropship inbound. Must be looking for survivors. I recommend immediate evasion.
I've been ruffling the faithful a lot lately.
Well, I have to admit, I was a bit thrown myself. I mean, you've taught me everything about keeping couples together. Where did all this come from?
Experience, study, that's all. Claire, how could I possibly keep trying to squeeze couples back together again when I can see clearly they'd be much happier apart? Why the surprise? You and I were always so close in our thinking. We would look at the same data, reach the same conclusion. Passion doesn't last. All I did was follow that reality to its inevitable conclusion. Well, perhaps you saw something you didn't like and painted over it. Good night.
Who did that?
You're early.
Sorry, we cut the session short. How are you? What are you doing? Do you have strippers back there?
You know, you weren't supposed to be here till 9.
I'm sorry. What?
So much for the finished product.
Oh. Uh-oh.
I was hoping for something a little more swoony.
You slept with my sister.
What?
Hired an intern.
Where are you going with this?
Alex, what did you do? You're overcompensating for something.
Well, a guy can't do something nice without being suspect.
A guy, yes. A boyfriend, no. Hmm? What did you do? Mm-hmm. What?
Okay. I have news. Time's up for me and John.
Oh, Alex, that's so great.
New York Times.
I forgot to make a backslash. Oh my gosh, and now I'm enclosed by a semicircle of...
Wow.
Oh, I forgot to make...
My student violence piece got their attention, and they want me on their features desk. But, Make it yours. That was the exact words the managing editor used, but make it mine if you know what I mean.
Well, good for you, Alex. That's great. When do they want you?
Don't do that.
Do what?
Be my girlfriend, not my therapist.
Alex, this isn't me being a therapist. This is me putting my best face forward. So when do they want you? Are you gonna take it?
No, it's hard not to. Right?
Yeah. So then what's the issue?
You.
Me. What, do you want my approval? Does my thinking suddenly influence outcome here?
Well, it might. It doesn't have to be my call.
Wait a minute, Alex. Are you asking me something here, or is this your way of putting me in the decision-making position?
No, I just didn't want to lay down the law like it was a decision that was...
So instead, you expect me either say I'll move out with you or tell you not to go or something? That's...
Claire, this is not how I wanted it.
And then I can't complain about us being apart because I didn't speak up, right? Look, Alex, you want to protect your feelings by letting me decide, that's fine, but I have to protect my feelings just the same. I think you should go. I think you should go.
This is more like it. I love when the mazes are more linear.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like this be the bunch.
No reason to cancel.
All right. What do you say, kids? Let's talk some romance. What happened to the rest of you?
They were gonna play hooky.
When I was 10, they had me scared to death with my permanent record.
Ooh, like that thing was gonna follow you to the grave.
Right, and I realized, excuse me, Princeton's gonna be looking at this application. Straight A's, 1510 on the SATs, editor of the yearbook, and then in the 4th grade, the famous spitball incident.
Uh-oh. Mom's home.
Hide the beer.
We missed you tonight.
Sorry, we were hanging out.
Validating support systems and nurturing lifelong trust-based friendships.
How much been memorizing this past?
Oh, I got it. Hey, look. Nose breach. Right? Go away. Yeah, it's gross, but it works. I don't know why, but it works.
Oil is a surfactant. It reduces the surface tension in the bubbles. Makes them pop.
If this was school, your underoos would be around your head.
Seriously?
That's funny. Get out of here.
Right around. Morning drink. Did I get another one?
Right on. Check my man out with one of the regulars here. The old get a beer spilled on you trick. We have not lost him yet.
It's okay.
Oh, your sweater.
Deliberate contact, seem effortless.
Got a little something right there.
Ooh, a nice little touch, make contact. You love to see that. Oh, God. See something self-deprecating, charming, elicit a flirty giggle. Oh, masterful.
Can I buy you a drink or something?
Wait a minute, what do we have here?
That'd be great.
She's inviting him over. We can rebuild him. We can make him stronger.
Right.
Nice.
But thanks.
Wait, no. What are you doing over here? She's wafting her pheromones at you. Go back over there.
Wait, I'm having a great time. Come on, why ruin it? Okay, who wants beer?
I don't get it. The guy comes to me looking for his better half, right? 10 minutes into a self-help book, he'd rather do taxes than stewardesses.
Well, how do we justify chasing after something and use absence for instance?
Funny? Hey, get funny.
When he stopped caring, he was listening.
Problem?
You call locking your keys in your car a problem?
Not after the third time I did it. And I learned a new trick. Big purse. You got headphones?
Yeah.
Hey. James Brown. Make me sweat. Yow! Okay, the nuns taught me this one.
Ah, good old Sister MacGyver.
Very strict and a surprisingly agile hockey player.
Oh, is that a good noise or a bad one?
I don't know. Let's see.
Hey.
There you go.
Thanks.
At this rate, my singles group will disappear completely. You think it's too late to take the LSATs?
Oh, please, you'll be fine. Try being the god of an emotion no one needs anymore. Dad's lucky. Wort never goes out of style. There's Neptune. No one ever says water sucks. You heard the dragon lady. Love is just a well-marketed fad about to go the way of the bell-bottom.
Bell-bottoms came back.
Yeah, it doesn't make them any more attractive.
All right, I'm taking off. Coming here was probably a mistake.
Mm-hmm. Couldn't go 30 minutes without your better half-wit, huh? Gonna go home and get yourself some sweet lovin'. Ooh! Wait a minute. Do I detect a... You guys possibly... Maybe things... Not going well?
A guy breaks into your car, he gets a ride home. It's a social contract.
I don't know. I'm weakening. Maybe if you offer me candy?
French toast?
Gabe Handros, cosmogenist.
Cynthia Longo, knee-jerk Darwinian. Get in the car.
I'll get the door.
Okay.
Gotta love diners.
I'm a firm believer in breakfast all day. Well, that and the free refill are, in my opinion, America's two great contributions to Western culture. So, it's not often I get Carl Sagan at a diner. Tell me, how did the galaxy come into being? Big Bang? 7 days?
You want theories? I got 2 theories. The Sumerians said that the Earth congealed out of a dirt clod thrown in a mud wrestling match between gods. Chumash Indians say that the stars are holes poked in a blanket over the Earth by the beaks of hummingbirds.
I like that.
Me too. Quantum guys, you know, they think the whole mess popped out of a vacuum fluctuation.
And what do you say?
I try never to divulge private cosmologies to strangers.
Then let's not be strangers. You didn't even ask for my number. Could anybody miss a piece of bait that big?
Maybe. Probably was a 2-pound nightcrawler. You're right.
All right, look, I'm sorry for unloading all this on you. I saw the two of you talking, and
Not a problem. So listen, what happened?
He barely said a word.
Yeah.
God, I felt like I'd thrown myself at him, and normally I'd take it as a big fat no thanks and just leave it alone.
But?
There was something there.
Which brought you here?
Yeah.
You've come to the right man. Give me a time and a place. I will have him there.
You have 17 messages. To hear
Don't be Cynthia. Please don't be Cynthia. I can't deal with that right now.
Hey, guess what? You've got a date with Cynthia. Yeah, Daddy. 8:30. Call me for details. Here is the good word. Final thing. Take her. Gabe keeps getting better. People magazine just voted you the sexiest man alive. Yeah. Chop, chop, my man. The paparazzi awaits.
How many times you gonna call them? You know, there's only that fine line between encouragement and legalizing.
So good.
My advice, relax. Why you that hard? Leave it be.
What if Odysseus said, you know what? Forget it. I'm just going to hang out here and get some loads.
Then I wouldn't have had to read Odyssey in high school.
I'm glad you read about my people. They got 11 days wrong, by the way. That one. You should read up. Gabe.
Research.
What is going on in there? I'm not really sure.
Yes.
Someone very important.
Then make it less important.
I'm sorry to bother you.
No, Gabe, it's fine. It's fine. Is everything all right?
Yeah. No.
I don't know. I think I'm slipping. Let me guess. We were supposed to go out to dinner, and it just
Something like the rejection better than the actual.
it usually is, but I feel like Cynthia could be. She could be something special.
I'm sure she is, which makes it all the more dangerous for you to take her out. Have you ever had your heart broken? Have you ever been left?
Dr. Allen, what do you think?
I think not seeing her is the only guarantee she will
Anybody read me? Repeat. Any UNSC personnel respond. Roger, Echo 419. This is Fire Team Charlie. We read you. Is that you, Hammer? Roger, Fire Team Charlie. Good to hear from you. Hammer, we need transportation to the command shuttle. I'm on my way.
More likely to sit pretty fast. Those lifeboats.
Hey, you know what? He would have been here. You know what? The thing is, you know what he's doing? He's sidetracked. He's derailed.
Roger, Cortana.
Hey, champ, over here.
Thanks for the call, son. So where is he?
It's in the bathroom. Look down. You know, I've been getting people liquored up professionally going on 30 years. I ain't never seen nobody drink so much. And I was on the night Ireland beat Italy in the World Cup. Man does that to his body, he ain't human.
That's his theory.
Told you so.
Trevor.
That's my hell, man. You know, I mean, imagine a world where no one puked anymore, you know, where no one prayed to the porcelain god ever, ever, ever again. That's my life. You wanna know why, Professor Toilet? Because it's finished. Love is obsolete. Love has been replaced by vibrators and chat rooms. People make 5 figures, demanded prenups, even if they're destined to be together, doesn't matter, and beautiful
I
women.
can't tell you how long you'd have to shower before I let you back into my kitchen.
Shampoo! Look at the winning the shampoo.
Yes. Come on, let's get you home. Come on.
No, I can't go home, man. I can't go home until I get 200 people together. People don't want to fall in love anymore. You want to know why?
Because Cupid smells like a urinal cake? Come on, let's go.
Because love sucks. Says so in the book. End of Moneros. Read up, man. It's in the book, so it must be true. The demise di amore.
Come on.
D'amore demise.
Yeah.
Love is
At
over.
least you won't pull that drunk I love you man crap.
No.
Come on.
But I do.
Come on.
Though. I'm not just saying it because I'm drunk, man.
Yeah.
And look, let's have a moment. Let's have this
Oh,
moment.
God, no, Trevor.
I love you.
No.
I love you. Thanks for depicting it.
Come on, Trevor.
Hey, look who's still drinking. Look who's still drinking. Look who's still drinking.
Come on.
Everyone's still drinking. Hold on a second. You know, I didn't relate to my father that much. My father tried having an argument with the god of war here. My father...
I'm sorry, but are you Claire Allen? I don't mean to bother you, but I'm a really big fan of yours, of your column.
Well, that's very sweet of you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Listen, I gotta tell you, you really saved me a few years back. My husband and I were totally on the brink. I figured if we're fighting this much, skip it. But then you did that piece where you said something like, when your partner becomes your enemy, look back to your original feelings or something like that. Why am I telling you what you wrote? Anyway, we gave it another shot, and things worked out pretty nicely.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. Hey. Oh, he's precious.
From your picture, I never would have thought of you as the tattoo type. Is that permanent?
On unencrypted channels.
Is that permanent?
You should show them how to do it. Master Chief, I'm going to use your suit's transponder system to monitor their chatter.
Well, it was nice meeting you. Thanks again.
Claire, hi. It's me. I know you didn't want to call space and all I know, but, well, here I am. learning curve, I guess. I suppose I'm calling because it's killing me not to tell you. I've been thinking about us, about the whole... Well, no. You know what? I'm not gonna go that roundabout, especially not on your machine. I'll just get right to it. How's this? You said you wanted time for you all the time. You're not going anywhere, not taking the job. As a matter of fact, I'm not leaving a 20-mile radius of you. Okay? Well, now you have to. More of me, right? Eat it!
Coming.
Hey, tell me there's another one of those.
There sure is.
Is Trevor here?
What's left of him?
Left him. Did something happen?
That hurt!
What's wrong with him?
He had some demons to drown last night. This is his first hangover.
Stay on target. I'm gonna keep throwing up when there's nothing left in my stomach. It doesn't seem to...
Did you make him some tea or something he could hold down?
Come with me.
Can't hide from me.
See that stain on the ceiling there? That's how well he held down the tea I made for him.
Is this a mortality issue, or is tequila the Ebola of hard alcohol? It's as if there's a trampoline in my stomach reserved for anyone named Jose. Oh. Wait a minute. She been here all night? This is gonna turn into one of those "we were drunk, it was a mistake" moments. I just really wish I had some recollection as to how good a mistake.
This was a bad idea. I'll leave you and your, file alone.
You come here just to induce an aneurysm?
I came to see if...
If you'd overcome that stuttering, you may need a scotch more work. Scotch.
If you would help me.
Help you with what?
Gabe, I've made a terrible mistake. Trevor, you said it. He's found something that's too important to walk away from. And if I let him do it, I am never going to forgive myself.
I tell you what, it would be nice if boy got girl here, but we've lost the battle, all right? He's moving on to a nice, long, evolved life as an uber single.
That's it? Well, that's just dandy, isn't it? You're giving up, of all people. Well, you know what, Trevor? I'm not there yet, okay? Because I still think there's a purpose to all the crap we take to make love work. Call me fast, you know, call me crazy. You call me. I mean, air. You better not.
Are you still talking?
Never mind. Thanks for the coffee.
Sure.
Gabe thinks that sin is with the French guy, and it really gets him riled up because A, that's his woman, and B, is a French guy. So, boom, he gets jealous, and he takes out the little croissant man. Take that, you little baguette. Don't you ever wear a beret in my house, you little man. And then they get married, and then they have little maraschino olive children, and it goes bloop. Okay, look, we don't have much to go on, okay? We got a girl who's pissed at a guy who is determined to go nowhere near her, okay? What else are we gonna do?
You know, every 5 minutes you're bending over backwards trying to come up with some new matchmaking stunt. Don't you have a log or something?
I like to keep my bendings private.
Sorry.
I do have a few things hidden.
Oh, your filing system, I presume?
Yes, IBM, Mac, you know, who can choose? I can't. So many choices. Here, let's see what we got here. Here we go. Right here. Okay, we get him stuck in an elevator. We cut the lights off.
Okay, let me make this clear. I am not doing anything that requires rewiring or kidnapping or night vision goggles, okay?
Boring. Nope, fake funeral. I got it. Shared winning a lotto ticket.
That would be lying.
And that would be a problem.
Both ethically and professionally. Yes. Why not just poison a shrimp cocktail so she has to give him mouth to mouth?
I like that.
Okay, Trevor, let's just try thinking a little less frat
Wait,
crank.
cocktail? How do you spell cocktail?
C-O-C, whatever.
Right.
All right, now, how do we get Gabe to realize he would be happier with Cynthia than without?
Hit him on the head with a rock.
Something non-lethal, preferably.
Hit him on the head with a rock lightly?
You know something? If you really were the god of love, the divorce rate would require so much less explaining right now.
Like you're giving him so much more help. What are you going to do? You're going to tell him it's all for the best. Here's what you do. You must take it and
I'm a fan of rational thought over a gaping head wound. I got it.
No, you don't.
I might.
You might, but you don't.
Okay, fine. Forget it.
All right, okay, I'll be good. What is it?
Okay, essentially, he is in denial about what he wants and what he needs. So what brings the trend of denial? Oh, sorry. Crisis, okay? Violation, expectation, perception of danger, okay? We have to move them so that all his convenient rationale is overwhelmed by the wave of motion.
I'm sorry, did I just hear you advocate passion overriding analytical resolve? Scully, are you suddenly believing in aliens?
No, but I believe in excitation transfers and positive arousal misattributions.
No idea what you just said, but just turned me on.
Okay.
Listen, we can agree on things if you just say things that I like, just like that.
How is it we're always fighting then?
Well, you say something, I disagree wittily, and then you retort with a modicum of disdain, and then you do a little thrust, and parry, thrust, parry, Matthew Perry,
No.
Gaylord Perry, Sherry Perry, Perry Mason Perry, Luke Perry, William the Refrigerator Perry, Perry.
I mean,
watch out for
why,
Perry.
Trevor?
Because we disagree fundamentally on everything, and you do this great little turn with your mouth when you get angry. You go like this. What? You go blah, 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 blah. You
Okay. Can we just stop there while I'm still perceiving that as a compliment? All right, just... What was that thing about wanting to see some kind of magic?
Magic? You mean like when they made the Statue of Liberty disappear? They put the entire audience on a lazy Susan. You had the Statue of Liberty right here. The whole audience went, king, 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 king. Honey, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
No, that he wanted some kind of magic, right? He wanted to see it. What Gabe was talking about in the group. What was that?
Silent fears, 1,000 times something.
Every little thing she does is magic. Everything she do just turns me on, right?
Right.
Okay, so great. He bases his romantic yearnings on early Sting lyrics.
Well, the bright side, it could be Roxanne. We could be staking out massage parlors. It's not a bad idea.
All right, now that we've uncovered his inspiration, what do we do with it?
We give him what he wants.
Thanks for inviting me to Dr. Wyatt's book signing.
Least I could do after disappointing you like that last time. You know, I'm going to make it up to you in a very, very big way.
Besides, with everything you've been dealing with, I thought you'd enjoy a trip to the planetarium.
I've never seen it with its lights on. I imagine it's not quite as moving.
When you get a good look at him, Gabe, most things aren't. Hi, it's so nice to see you.
You know, we should probably get our name tags.
Oh,
so, do that.
Well, how do you know the author again?
A friend of a friend. Yeah, so we're real tight.
Well, this will be fun. All right, at first I was worried, you might pull one of those accidentally bump into your friend things. And I wasn't even gonna come. Seeing him? Who needs to feel that dumb twice?
Get your drink?
No, actually. Do you salsa? I'm kidding you.
Probably no air up on that planet. You can't breathe up there. Look at the cheese they made for us. Look at space-age cheese.
Yeah. Actually, Gabe, there's a very big album.
Planet.
There, yeah.
Jupiter.
There you go.
Look at the bars. Probably, is it open yet? Here we go. Listen, grab a couple of these ching-chings, and I'll be back in a Zinfandel.
That's actually a hurricane 3 times the size of Earth.
No.
Yes.
3 times.
Yes.
That's something. We should probably go.
To the planetarium?
Right.
Okay.
Yes. So I'll meet you upstairs. What is
just forget it. It was a bad idea, okay? She said we can't do it.
No.
It's off.
No, it's a fine idea. Look, Trevor, they're all dressed up. You've got the tape. Doesn't get any more
We can still
opportune
get the
than
French guy.
Would you be serious for 1 minute, please?
If you could be interesting for 5 seconds.
Oh, that's very funny. Where was all this dazzling wit when Wyatt was kicking sand in your face, huh?
You know what? I was trying to keep your group from going to the dark side. That's what I was doing.
We shouldn't be arguing here. Your timing sucks.
No, it's actually pretty good because you can't get a word in edgewise.
We're doing this. We're doing this. Yes,
No, we're not doing
We're doing
it.
this.
We're not going to do it. No, you know what? No, you know what? Let me do it. I'll do it.
Eons pass, and we do not yet know the exact origins of the universe. Mankind has speculated on the subject for millennia. In the 7th century BC, it was believed the universe was formed out of love.
I push it if you let me. There you go.
Tell me I get another chance.
Yes.
I don't like the songs because it's like it's complicated.
Who'd have thunk it?
You?
You got that right.
What is going on?
Love reborn, Sugar Plum.
And I forgot.
It's like a bad rash. You know, can't be stopped. Goes away, comes back.
Itches.
But it's damn gratifying to scratch.
He's gonna get trounced.
Well, maybe. But our job is to help people deal with emotions, not stifle and devalue them.
You're saying I don't know my job.
I'm saying you help me a lot.
Oh, listen. Could you sign this copy to me? Yeah. You just, you know, make it out to Love's greatest advocate.
Hey, Vegetables, what's up? Stop it with the music going late.
You still sure about this?
No, but he needs to be controlled.
Look, I meant when I said that today.
I know you did, but I also know how important this job is to you.
Well, what about us?
Oh, well, this will be fine.
Well, I want us to be fine. I want us to be better than fine. Just tell me when it'll take.
A lot. It'll take a lot.
Make a list.
Calls daily.
I can do that.
Spontaneous flower deliveries the first time of the month.
Doesn't it lose some of its spontaneity when it's on your calendar?
Yours is not the question. Conjugal visits, no less than every 6 weeks. Plus birthdays, holidays, bagels brought in new beach. Plus, I reserve the right to get unreasonably upset with little or no just cause or provocation once every 2 weeks. You agree to these terms?
Where does the phone sex fit in here?
Bonus for after the vow.
In the midst of my dark
I gotta go.
Because I have to configure.
see my tears sing free.
I'm sorry. Call you midnight.
This broken form that no longer feels power.
Expect flowers.
Even when this world's turned her back on me.
Street Fighter 6.
My thoughts are frightening. You will never leave me. You will never leave me.
And there's no camera now. Great.
something special for the Winter Solstice Festival?
We call it Christmas.
Stolen. The buckle down for the winter, tinsel the trees, get knob-faced, and hand out hot shaving cream dispensers blowout is ours. We came up with it first.
Not what Christmas is about.
Then some guy comes around and says, toss this angel on your tree, we'll put you down for eternal life. How can we compete with that?
Christmas is more than about getting drunk and handing out gifts.
The three wise men. You think they came up with the mistletoe? That was mine. All mine. Yes.
So there's only one wise guy.
Haha.
Trevor, Christmas is about making time for loved ones, caring for those less fortunate.
What you got in the bag? Something for me? What?
Reaffirming your spirituality.
No. No one is more spiritually affirmed than I.
Good grammar.
You know what I'm gonna miss? The festivities. The minstrels, the fatted calves, the gift-wrapped nymphs. This is my first holiday away from the family. Away from home.
We have something in common then.
Really? The two of us, think about this. We have an orphan Christmas in roaring fire, roaring chestnuts. I grab my uniform. After that, we do a little skating at Los Angeles Plaza. Fine, bring it. But this time, get in charge of the video camera. And none of that shaky stuff.
You can't get me down, Trevor.
You are so full. Why leave Chicago, huh? What's the point of it?
Alex, is everything planned? Broadway shows?
The House of Mirrors is favorite. You know what? I'm not a big rock. I've got a real show for you. Champ is starring in a very high-profile, classy new Christmas production.
Really, where's this guy? Go! Go! Right here!
Oh, God. That's why I ain't gonna wear it out. You know, start just as well.
You know, the difference between you and me, son, is that every day I pretend to be someone different.
Yes, look at you. You're Father Kwanzaa. You've already donned your gay apparel.
Look, I'm only doing this for the money.
The man who put the ho back in ho, ho, ho.
What charity are you collecting for?
You know what? I don't even know. My agency sent me down here. I think I got a pamphlet somewhere. Chicago Underprivileged Children's Fund. Bah humbug. Fire manager.
You ever think about possibly turning down the
If I don't do this, then Chris, my mom, everybody will get one less Christmas present this year.
God bless ye, wealthy businessmen. Let nothing you distract from maxing out your credit cards on one product backpack. Don't blow it all on her this year. Drop Franklin's in my sack. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Hey, sir, you want to see back up? Okay, you take the high one.
Can I help you?
Have you two heard about the so-called Grinch trial?
No.
No.
What's this about?
By the authority of Illinois Code 9615, Civil Procedure Section 211-E, which states that when a jury is dismissed, a court believing a defendant's right to a speedy trial is in jeopardy may request the bailiff to serve, summons, and similarly attach qualified citizens as a replacement jury. Consider this your summons to immediate jury. Street Santas are a personal exemption. Thank you.
Wait,
he gets to go.
You can't do that.
Sorry, ma'am, I can't. The judge has determined the circumstances of this case are dire. Failure to follow me to the jury room will result in your immediate arrest or contempt of court.
This is ludicrous! I have plans for Christmas. I'm going to New York to see my boyfriend.
He's very handsome. Yeah. You want to feel it, sir? A writer.
I'm not made of brick, I'm not made of stone, but I had you moving up to take me on. Somebody call me.
cigarettes. Sorry, pal, I got this one. Thanks for shopping.
I'll try another aisle.
Okay, listen.
What's the price check on that?
Nothing you all should know. Judge Crossland can't stand reporters.
There you go, neither can I.
It being the holidays, and given the publicity this case has had and the late-night phone calls the judge is receiving, I am to pass along to you his expectations for a speedy verdict. Mr. Foreman, please let me know when you have reached the verdict.
Why don't we kick this off by getting to know each other? Start by comparing birth marks. I've got an all in shape.
Judge wants a fast verdict? Give him a fast verdict. The guy is guilty. Everybody, hands up. Unanimous, no go home. We haven't even discussed the case yet. What's there to talk about? The guy stole from kids at Christmas. That's right.
Well, technically, he did not steal from kids. He stole from their parents.
There you go. That's two guilty votes.
I'm very poor.
Wait a minute. The evidence.
Illusions of grandeur. No, he's right. I think you should go.
What's to go home? The defendant sets up a website, Yuletide.com. He invites the children to use the parents' credit card, hitting on gibbets with Santa Claus. Then each parent gets billed $1,000. There were more than
87,000 on the site. 2,800 people used a credit card to sign on.
So why don't you really charge me $12,000?
Explain that. He only charged for one platinum card.
Spend your heart of gold.
Hey, Bun, doesn't even sound like you think the guy. I don't. But we're talking about sending a guy away for an indefinite amount of time.
Which is why, no matter how badly you're rolling, there's someone else in the
No, that's too seriously. Right. Ask me. Let's get this done.
Yeah, and out of here. Everyone's going to take one of the testimony really, really fast.
Hey, Alex. Hey, listen, I wanted to give you a heads up. I'm moving into this last winter of your days. Probably never soon. But, I don't think I'm going to step in. Sorry. But I promise I'm not. I can't let this see. I swear.
Thrilled. Nickel cadmium, KG5. Takes my collection.
On the 7,000 duty, the phone said to me, touch the page 150 dominoes delivers. More coffee, please. Travel, please sit down, get serious, maybe then a one-on man at the crime scene. Poetic license, bro.
An hour and 20 minutes. Road maybe, but we've been at the courthouse all day. I can't. She's designed it. Her name is Yvette.
If we were talking about
Okay, you know what? Forget about money for a minute, all right? The point that I keep trying to make is about the airline.
yeah, what about that?
My high score! My high score, kid! My high...
He's an albino.
Oh, cool.
Okay, add it up. 212 people logged on to this gentleman's website and ended up having $1,000 charged to their credit card.
Plus, the guy's got a secret Cayman Island bank account.